and institutions. And institutions. My Lord, the second agreed fact is that Honorable Akamba Paul A2 is a member of Parliament for Busiki constituency in Namutumba district. Parliament until December 2023. And finally, that the Honorable Cissy Namujju, Luzira A3, is a woman member of Parliament for Rengo district. That she's a former member of the Budget Committee of the 11th Parliament, a position she held until December 2023. And that she was a member of the Public Accounts Committee, Central Government, at the time of her arrest.
To both sides to agree on matters that are undisputed. And the purpose is really to only try those areas that are disputed. For instance, there's no dispute about your names, about being members of Parliament of your respective constituencies. So we are not going to have evidence coming here to prove that you are members of Parliament. So we don't go through that. But I was looking at, I saw more. Let me take you to your own summary of evidence. You didn't page number, but after paragraph 34. So there's paragraph 35. If all council can look at paragraph 30, I'll go through them. Application and order to inspect and retrieve CCTV footages at Hotel Africana. I don't know in what form it is, either it's by letter or by motion, I don't know, but it's one of the documents that the state intends to tender in this case. I wanted to say honorable change. Maybe in the future when we create tiny constituencies, you
enable us prepare for this trial. And my lord, we have gone ahead and written a letter to Clerk to Parliament asking him to avail us with different reports, especially the budget reports between 2021 to 2025, the ministerial policy statements for Uganda Human Rights Commission between 2021 to 2025, the minutes for the Legal and Parliamentary Committee. And then we have also, my lord, asked for the CCTV footage for May and June 2023 for the corridor entering the office of Honorable Yusuf Mutembuli. And my lord, we have not yet been replied to this letter.
And Mr. Okay. So Mr. Our matters move on a clock, like a conveyor belt. Once the matter comes, it moves. So I have heard you. We have not reached cross-examination yet. You raise those issues at cross-examination, okay? So what was this month for? I wish I had given this matter 3 months so that I hear it in October. Would you be ready?
My lord, you know me as an officer of this court that when I'm set, I'm set.
Yeah, but then you are not supposed to be the one to set the pace of the court.
Yes.
The court must set its pace.
Yes.
Yeah, otherwise then the court will be on your payroll.
So
let us have PW1. You raise those issues much later. And then that means that Mr. Muaganya, because of the crowd here, you will say that here. But these gentlemen have put a blanket on us, so we can't chase them away. We have to find So the witness. Mr. Muaganya, call your witness. Oh, Chair, you are PW1. PW1. Do we have there? Find out. Can you find out? Take an oath, madam. Affirmation.
Just touch it. Wangadia Mariam, do hereby affirm that the evidence I shall give touching the matter before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
She did not give you this. You can catch.
Mariam.
Are you? Madam, I'm told my recorder is not getting your volume properly. Wangadia.
Mariam.
Mariam.
I hope I'm clearer, my lord.
Yeah, now that you have a mask, which I'll not ask you to remove, I'll just ask you to recharge your battery.
8 years.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a lawyer by profession and currently the chairperson of the Uganda Human Rights Commission.
Since when have you been chairperson of the Uganda Human Rights Commission?
Since September 2021.
Do you know the accused persons?
Yes, my lord.
How do you know the one on the extreme right, extreme of your right?
The Honorable Yusuf Mutembuli, at one time vice chairperson of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee.
Yes.
About the one in the middle?
Yes, my lord. He's the Honorable Akamba Paul, MP for Busiki County.
About the lady on your left?
Yes, my lord. Honorable Cissy Namujju, woman MP, Lwengo District.
Madam, you say you are chairperson of the Uganda Human Rights Commission since 2021.
Yes.
What are your duties as chairperson?
Head the institution. I chair meetings of the top.
we shall go at the pen bit.
Let me say I'm the interest of the institution.
You want to know what that means. So you say you are the head of the institution? Yes.
Yes,
As
my
head,
lord.
what do you do? What are your duties?
I chair meetings of top management. I supervise the accounting office.
Supervise the accounting officer? Yes. Any other duty?
I present policy statements and budget framework papers before Parliament on behalf of the Commission.
Policy statement and
budget framework papers.
so you present this to where?
To the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee.
There any other duty that you want to know?
I preside over the hearings of the Human Rights Court.
Mr. Mutembuli, how did you come to know him?
As Vice Chairperson of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee, before which we appear to present the documents I mentioned.
Yes.
Did you make any appearances before that committee in 2023?
Yes, my lord.
Do you remember around what time? Around what period?
Several times. In 2023, around mid-year. Of the year. I'm not sure of the exact date when I appeared.
And month? You
Around
appeared
May,
several times around mid-year?
maybe May 2023.
About May.
Yes, my lord.
Month of May.
Yes, your lordship.
Yes. 2023.
I appeared there on invitation by the committee to present.
Just note that we are writing, so you take
The committee invited me
Yes, to appear
to
and
appear and present
the policy statement of the Uganda Human Rights Commission.
Yes.
Yes.
In my presentation, I highlighted the financial challenges faced by the Commission, indicating that we were
Yes. Financial challenges.
of the Commission, indicating that several major activities of the Commission were unfunded. Negatively affecting our performance.
Yes.
Specifically, I said that the Commission had requested from government for 58 billion Uganda shillings, but perennially what
From
was
government?
being from 58 billion shillings, your lordship.
Yes.
But what had been released to us was a little over 19 billion. which fell far short of what we needed to execute our mandate.
Yes. Yes.
The committee listened to our cries, but nothing changed.
Okay. So in this particular appearance where this business, remember who, in terms of members, attended?
The committee chairperson attended the meeting, Honorable Robina Rakojo Gureme. The vice chair also attended, Honorable Yusuf Mutembuli, and the other members whose names I cannot remember.
Did anything happen after that appearance?
There is a member of parliament. I don't know whether he attended this particular session as a member of this committee or he as an interested senior citizen. He, as we were exiting, he informed me that he would take me to his colleague who would help support our budget before the budget committee of parliament.
You are that member.
I think I do, Your Lordship. Honorable Fox Odoi.
And which colleague was he proposing?
Honorable Fox Odoi had attended that meeting.
Yes, my lord. I remember that at the conclusion of that meeting is when he led me.
So which member, which colleague did he lead you to?
Honorable Yusuf Mutembuli.
Where?
In his office.
What happened?
I had been accompanied by my personal assistant. I was advised to leave her out and enter.
Advised by who?
By both honorables to leave her out. By Honorable Fox Odoi and Honorable Yusuf Mutembuli. So I entered and had a chat with the Honorable Yusuf Mutembuli. At that point, Honorable Odoi walked out of the office. About our budget and how to enhance it.
So what happened in that meeting?
He said that he had a solution for us, but it required, Honorable Mutembuli said he had a solution for our financial crisis, but it would...
a solution?
It would require the presence of my accounting officer.
Yes.
I said I would avail her to him, but I wanted to first hear what the solution was.
Yes.
He said that usually all MDAs offer a cut of 5% of their budgets to members of parliament before it is approved as it is, and that we should do the same. He later asked for the telephone number for the accounting officer, which I availed to him.
What followed?
I told him that was very difficult. It was a big challenge to me, and that I didn't know how I would go about that, and how I would account for the 5% of our budget.
Yes.
He said my accounting officer perhaps would understand better. To the best of my knowledge, he eventually called her.
How did you know that he had called her?
She usually comes to me.
This time what happened?
I'm her immediate supervisor, like I said. This time she came to tell me that Honorable Yusuf Mutembuli had put to her that she would have to consent to 5% of our budget to be released to him. Else we would not get money. That's what she told me.
Were you in position to establish any other details beyond the calling between him and your accounting officer?
My accounting officer told me she would rather leave that job than go along with that. Indeed, our budget remained at a miserable 19 billion shillings.
Just for the record, the name of your accounting officer.
She be called Ejang Margaret.
A1, by A1 I mean Honorable Mutembuli, calling your accounting officer. Other than calling, to your knowledge, was there any other encounter between the two?
Between the two of them, maybe it is safer that she talks about that. What followed is, of course, we did not get the increment we had requested for.
Okay.
But
Yes.
at some point, Honorable Yusuf called me, saying he would take me to our colleague on the budget committee, who would listen to me and help us.
Was this still in 2023?
My recollection is yes. Yes, 2023. I think towards the end of the year. Yes, my lord.
What happened?
I remember it was a Saturday when the Honorable Yusuf asked me to meet him at Parliament, which I did.
Meet him
At Parliament.
Which you did, yes?
Yes.
Yes. What happened?
He
on that
took
Saturday?
me to an office, the office of, I think, the vice chairperson of the budget committee.
Yes.
And I presented our issues. I remember telling him about a very important conference in Geneva
You presented your issues on what?
of our financial constraints, which had incapacitated the execution of our mandate to the satisfaction of the people.
Yes. Yes. You said you presented your financial constraints which had incapacitated the performance of the satisfaction of the people.
Yes.
Yes.
There is a stool in that.
From that point, you say you presented you to a colleague to whom you presented
Our
issues
financial
that-
challenges.
Your financial challenges. Yes.
And he told me that you should know what we do here.
Who
The
is
vice chair
speaking?
of
The vice chair.
Yes. And he got a
He
piece
told
of...
me that you
But you should know.
Yes. Yes. We ought to know what we do.
what you do here. Yes.
Then he got a plain sheet of paper, picked a pen and wrote there 5% and showed it to me.
Did what?
He got a plain sheet of paper and wrote on it 5% and showed it to me.
Yes.
At that point, I knew that we were destined not to have our budget increased upon. I was terrified.
By 5%.
5% of our budget, total budget, to be given to them.
Went into a shock.
Yes, my lord.